Lockery's memoir, Smoke Signals, is the remarkable account of a chaotic nomadic childhood in the hands of a severely mentally ill mother, and her ultimate rescue by a stalwart father who tracks him down and takes his young daughter under his care. Using the narrative frame of this beloved father's final year of life, Christy looks back on the desperate plight of a young child under the control of a person not in any kind of control of herself, with episodes of abuse, intentional and unintentional, whose harrowing content is maturely presented, but nonetheless leaves the reader deeply shaken. She also examines the heartbreaking role of adults, such as foster parents who bore witness to a child's suffering but failed to save her. Alongside the almost unbearably painful experiences the child is subjected to, Christy brings her story to life through vivid imagery. A father dying of lung cancer looking like a crow and hissing up words through his teeth like coughed up spittle. Or one of the countless temporary homes mother and daughter wander through, described as a cluster of shanty houses with buckled sidewalks that meandered over dirt-worn grass and between outside stoops. The memoir comes to an emotionally satisfying conclusion as the narrator travels to Chaco Canyon in Arizona to scatter her father's ashes. Smoke Signals is quite simply an amazing story of psychological survival against all odds. Congratulations, Christy.
Thank you. I didn't write anything today, but I do want to thank you. My God, this has been a hell of a journey. Marty said she's been here 3 years, and we figured out that I'm just a little longer than that. So during my journey here, my dad did die, and that derailed me, and I was down and determined to right the ship and get through this goddamn thing. Sorry, G-rated. But thank you so much. I've had some wonderful advisors. One of the Amy, Victoria, Enrico. One of the things that I most recall was a note from Amy on one of my packet works, where I was writing about a scene of a child myself, probably about 4 or 5, helping herself to a whole boatload of drugs in her mother's medicine cabinet and having a hell of a trip. And Amy writes in the margins, "This isn't funny, don't make a fucking joke out of it." Okay. So I learned pretty quickly I need to go into this deeper space and stop trying to protect the truth and to just own it. So thank you very much. Thank you all.
Executed with real professional flair and a sophisticated layering of narrative strands, Eve Morton's sci-fi adventure script, Almost Genesis, is a unique coming-of-age story that asks the question, can a clone have a family? Eve's answer is yes. And in the process, she gives us a provocative look in the mirror at our assumptions about identity, blood relations, and the endurance of family ties. Boy, her nameless young hero grows up on the run across the country, but on the run from what? One by one, he loses first his mother and then his father. He joins forces with a strange girl his own age to solve the mystery of his birth and his father's murder. But is she his friend or a pawn of the people pursuing him? Boy learns, as his grandpa Frank tells him, that, quote, love and family isn't always black and white. You got your grays and pinks and vanillas in there too. He also learns that his grandpa isn't his grandpa and his mother and father aren't his parents. Boy, we discover, is a clone made by the man he knew as his father along with another scientist. In the tumultuous climax, Boy must face the truth about his past and confront those responsible for it. He emerges from his ordeal with a name, a partner, and a baby of his own. Congratulations, Eve.
I have a speech actually, and I decided not to speak it, so here I am. I just want to say thank you to everybody, and this Goddard experience was absolutely fantastic. People that I met here, and my sitcom of a life while I was here. I'd like to thank Holly. She's just a great friend, and Marnie, I love you. And all the other people that it's meant through this experience. It's just absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much.